Hey, it's Ed with Alpine Bike Works, and we're out here at the Food Network in Keene. It's right off of Route 12, right next to Ford Street. You can see over there, we're in a dirt lot right here, and there's a big rusted gate right here, actually, and that'll let you know you're in the right area. Just put in Ford Street. If you're coming from Keene, you'll drive up to Ford Street, and right on your left, you'll see this dirt lot and that gate will let you know that you're in one of my favorite places to park for the Food Network. So you would come here to this gate, you go right around it, and you're supposed to. And this is one of the ways to get into all of the trails out here. Now we're gonna go up to the Ribbon Candy descent, so I'm just gonna show you a quick loop that'll get you up there. So you come down this, you take a left, and we're gonna go right up this little gravel hill. So when you make it to the top of this gravel hill, this is the railroad track. Goes right through. You could ride that if you want, or take a left right here, and this will get us up to what we call the water tower, because you will see there's a large water tower. So as you can see, there is a massive water tower, which will let you know you've made it to the water tower. So you can go that way, or I like to just do this little climb to let you know how you're feeling. Pretty steep. If you don't want to go up that, as you can see, that trail right there will get you to the same spot. I like to go up it though, hop off this little rock, and then we'll connect right back down to the main trail right here. So we are on our way over to the Ribbon Candy trail up here. So there's a 1.1 mile loop called Ribbon Candy. There's also a trail called Ribbon Candy Descent. This is just a pedal. We'll come up this, and you'll come up to a little area where you can go left or you can go right. They all lead to good trails, but today we're gonna take a left. So I'm gonna cut to there. So we've come to the Keene trail. You could take a right, and that'll lead you to all kinds of great trails. You got Sriracha, just many, many good trails out there. Today we're gonna take a left. That'll lead us up to Ribbon Candy and Ribbon Candy Descent. So I'm gonna cut to the next turn. You just pedal along this and there'll be a right. And I'll show you where that is. So we've made our little pedal, and this is the first right you'll come across, and it's the right we need to take. So you turn right into it, and we're gonna follow this along. This will lead us right up to Ribbon Candy. Just little roots and everything. There's a left-hand corner coming up. Pretty easy to navigate. We wanna take this left, and you just pedal along over the roots. We're going to Ribbon Candy. Now this Food Network is really a great place to come out if you're just beginning the downhill mountain biking and looking to get more adventurous. There's nothing out here that's scary. Pretty smooth. There's just some roots and things like that. So this is where I typically would bring people who are just getting into mountain biking. There's a skinny right there you can practice on. It's always fun. There'll be another bigger, more technical skinny up here on the right, but again, they're not mandatory features. Wow, they cut that skinny down. See, that's a pretty long, awesome skinny. So we've arrived. It is getting close to Halloween, so we've gotten a little festive up here. But on the right here, we'll go into our Ribbon Candy loop. If you went left, it's still the Ribbon Candy loop. You'd be going the opposite way around. It's not gonna hurt anybody, you'll be okay. This way is a little more fun. So we're gonna take the right. We're gonna go around Ribbon Candy. It's 1.1 miles, it's pretty pedally. There's nothing scary. No big banked berms. Good place to start mountain biking. This is one of my favorite loops to bring beginners on. You pedal around, it's a great time. We're gonna come right back up over there, and we're gonna go straight into the descent, which is really fun. It's maybe just after beginner. You could still hit it as a beginner. There's no mandatory features, but if it's a little too much for the pedaling, you can just come right back up here, go right back out the way you came. So for today, I'm on a Shimano XT Dior 12-speed. I'm gonna take this in 6th gear. So you come right in, just fun little rocky, rooty, mostly flat stuff. We pedal up over this. You got a little corner, small berm, and it's really just a great time. It's beautiful in the fall. We do this for about a mile. It's completely fun. One of my favorite things to come out here is sometimes if you really want to just get a good workout, you can try to sprint everything out here, but it's just as much fun when you're coming out to just do a leisure ride. More roots, these can be a little tricky, so it's always good to watch out there. You can put your seat right up and just pedal up this stuff. Because again, this isn't a downhill trail, this is just a fun flowy trail. So it's a little tight and turny right here, some roots. You just make it right over those. On all this stuff, you can pop it if you are comfortable doing so. This is a good little corner. So you can pop right there. That'll really give you some speed if you start popping things. But we're just gonna ride through nice and smooth. This is the kind of trail that'll just get you to fall in love with mountain biking. Great for a workout. This loop will only take you 20 to 30 minutes depending on your speed. So you can fit it in just about any time. A lot of good wildlife out here. You see birds and deer. It's good for practicing corners like these little switchbacks. So we're working our way back up. We're gonna get right back up to where we started, and we'll take a right-hand corner that'll lead us straight into the Ribbon Candy descent, which is a blast. So we are almost right at the top, you can tell, because there's no more hill. All right, we're right back where we started. So you could take this left and go out that way. If you're all done, you feel like you're tuckered out, you got a good pedal in, head right up here, head right back out where you came from. Totally fine, it'll lead you right back, just as much fun. If you want a little bit more high speed and a beginner's downhill trail, what we're gonna do is go straight through here, and that'll lead us into what's called the Ribbon Candy descent. All this stuff is well documented on Strava if you use Strava. So we're gonna go right into it. I'm in 4th gear, we're gonna shift up to 6th. There's gonna be some rollers, and I'm gonna show you how you can gain speed by pumping, if that's something you're familiar with. So 6th gear, we'll come right in. This is a steep corner, sharp too. Come right in, come around this. It's gonna be another sharp corner. There's a lot of roots in here, so you be careful. We're gonna do a 180 pretty much right here. All right, this is where the fun begins. You come in, come down here over the roots, you pump, no pedaling, we're gaining speed. You come through here, and there's a very good beginner's jump coming up. You can pop over these roots. With this jump, there's no consequences, there's no gap. You can just pop right off of it. You can also ride around to the right. We're up in 8th gear now. Just helps keep the momentum through here. Throw some pedals in so you can get some speed. We're just gonna go down this trail. This will lead us all the way to the Ribbon Candy, down the whole Ribbon Candy descent. We're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you a bonus feature up there. Now this is an uphill sprint. You can also just lightly pedal it, which we'll do today. So you can go ahead, you can put your seat up, and we'll pedal up this. So this is a good little corner. It's fun. You come in, you get ready, a little bit of downhill, cross some rocks. We're gonna go into some flat corners. This rock wall is fun to pop. Jump over it, into more corners. And what we're gonna see up here is some wooden bridges. So this is fun, tight. This is what I would call a beginner's downhill trail. Another wooden bridge. And we're gonna come pedal up this. You get right onto this trail and we're gonna take the first left. These are good tight little corners. There's a lot of roots, so you want to keep traction in mind. Another wooden bridge, and then we're going to go over 2 more rock walls. So here's the first one. You want to just stay tight in the middle of those, thread through, cut through these trees. And there's one more, you go around the outside. Perfect. And here we are on the railroad bed. So if you parked up by Ford Street, you take a left out of there and you go straight down this, and that'll bring you right back to the water tower area. You take a right and you're back at your vehicle. So that was the Ribbon Candy descent after Ribbon Candy Trail. Mountains, bikes, life. There's just not much better.